Sunday afternoon in the fall in the Northwest, you'd find me in front of the TV set looking at the Seattle Seahawks. There's only one thing that I could think of that would get me away from the Seahawks on a Sunday afternoon, and that's looking at a late great Chevy. So I'm throwing away my Seahawk hat, putting on my Chevy hat, and we're going to go hunting for a '59 Impala with a reported 5,000 original miles on it. We're going to go up to Squamish and check out the storage of this Impala, which has supposedly been stored away for about 16 years on an Indian reservation. Into where the '59 is stored. Sit back in the back there. There's a '55 Ford Crown Victoria in the foreground. See if we can get a little closer. Can't see. Enough boxes around here. Gas tank, brand new.
I got a pass to get on the pucker.
Yeah.
Shots this weekend.
Ready to come out? He's in neutral.
Are you driving?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to make it.
Just go straight out there a little bit and turn.
You think we ought to, yeah, I won't hurt the brakes are working on it,
You can try them when you get in there.
okay?
Yeah, I'm moving.
Okay.
You ready to go for a ride?
Oh, wait a minute. Let's push it up about another. Yeah, that's fine.
Now what you got? Put your foot on it and I'll shove. Looking good?
Yeah, so far.
Doing good on the right.
Okay, hold it right there.
Reposition the trailer.
Well, we got the 59 Impala out of the storage area, and we're just admiring some of the details on it from the original dealer's license plate, gas tank, and some of the facts that really bring to light what condition this car is in. The fact that even some of the bolts you can see holding on the bumpers here still have the original plating on them. There's no dirt or grime up inside of it at all. The trunk indicates that there's a couple of labels on there indicating this car is equipped with posit traction. And as you can see by the inside of the trunk lid that there's been no moisture in the trunk and it's really in good shape. Take a look inside the trunk. Alright. If we look inside the trunk, you can see that the original white wall is still in the trunk. It's a BF Goodrich Silvertown 750-14. And on the white wall, it still is blue. It still has the original blue protection coating on it. Interior of the trunk. Move on in a little closer there, Will. Interior of the trunk just needs a little cleaning up. Just a little dust. All the jack parts are over there. Just a little dirty. There's that top. That's what I was looking for. Let's take a look inside. One interesting note, we've got curb feelers. I haven't seen curb feelers on cars in years. I guess this might have been an option, dealer option. Let's take a look inside. The interior is really cherry. That's the only way you can describe it. 59, they had some of the vinyl silver coating on some of the upholstery and form of little stripes on the vinyl, and those are coming loose, but overall the upholstery hasn't got a mark on it. Look at the front seat. See the padded dash. Padded dash is a little warped, but there's no sun fading. heater, and there's not a mark on the stainless on the dash, not a mark. It has a clock. I guess that was standard on an Impala though, the clock. Look at that. There's detail on the door. Get a shot of that. Look at this. Club's just reproducing these now. 12 bucks for two, I think. Need them on this. Take a look under the hood. Well, as we can see, we've got a 348. It's a 250 horse. Behind the generator, we got power steering reservoir. We've got power brakes, 2-speed washer, windshield wiper with washer, and the holding tank. Even the bumper plates are still CAD plated there. There is some evidence of rust in the battery tray. Needs to be cleaned up pronto. Looks like there's been some decay there. Look at this. Now these things look like they're fresh, they're brand new. These A-arm dust seals are really in good shape. I would imagine that's the original fan belt. Has the color paint crayon marking on the firewall. It says copper and the model number 1819 on the other firewall. Looks like there's some type of coating on the fenders. Look at that. The wiring's in excellent condition. There's no mark of any of it ever been loose or anything. Got the original hood insulation pad on it. And believe it or not, it's gray. Bob Snowden will never forgive me for that. Even the bracket holding it up has still got its original plating on it. It's not rust colored or painted black. The brackets are still, I think they call that re-irradiated or something like that, that process. It's not CAD plated, but it doesn't show any wear or any aging anyway. Needs a good cleaning up. Got oil in the tranny. That's a good sign. But no oil in the power steering.
I'm attempting to take a shot of it.
is in '79, so it's actually been running as late as 1979. Chevron 30, serviced at 5,892, and the date service is 5/19/79, so it actually was in running condition. Let's see, this is 87, so that's 8 years ago. Well, we've got it loaded up, put it on the trailer, take it home, and we'll get it cleaned up. I think all in all you'll agree that it's a pretty rare car, even though it isn't the most desirable model that they had in '59. It's a pretty rare model, and with the mileage and the condition it's in, there's really virtually nothing to really do to it to clean it up. I think it'll be a great addition to cars that I have, and I'm looking forward to bringing it to our next late grade Chevy event. Roll the window down. Yes.
You got her, huh, Harold?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same as the other one.
Yeah. Well, this is the one I modeled it at.
You eyeball the tire. We'll put it. Take it out of park.
Take it out of park now.
I got it.
Right now. Right over there.
How you doing on your back ramp? We're all right on this one.
Well, we're just barely all right on this.
Yeah, I realize you. Okay, so okay, if you can hold that wheel just like that. Straighten
Just
your wheel,
hold it
go
straight.
Turn your wheel a little bit. Keep going. Oh, no. Right there. Don't move it.
Yep. Let's go. Yep. Okay. Off. Okay, brake.
Okay.
Park. Park.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I get to steer it?
No, you don't.
Dad? Dad! The horn does not work.
There's no battery in it.
Oh.
Okay, let me in. Yeah.
Get a,
No, we'll make it.
get a flick of you going in there.
Well, any new acquisition will have its problems, and the problems we've had with this car are primarily with the fuel system. fuel system, in short, is a disaster. The carburetor had to be rebuilt. The fuel pump had completely dried out. The gas sending unit, the gas tank doesn't work, and the fuel lines were plugged. There was some gasoline that had been in it probably for a good 10 years or so. Some of the history on the car that we found out in researching it, calling a previous owner, is that it was purchased in end of August of 1959 from Cleveland Chevrolet in Port Orchard, Washington, which has since changed hands and is now Gray Chevrolet. The owner had a 47 Chevy and enjoyed driving that more than he did the 59, and he just parked it. About 1961 or so, never really drove it again, put it up on blocks. 1979, a Roland Olson bought the car for him, from him for $1,000. Kept it 3 days when the individual I purchased it from bought it for about $5,000. It was a quick way to make $4 grand. That owner rebuilt the wheel cylinders because the brakes had been leaking badly. The wheel cylinders had been leaking, they just dried out. Once that was done, he had the misfortune of having a drinking problem of sorts, and as it turned out, decided he better not drive the car because he had so much money tied up into it. He tried to get Harris to buy it. Harris was interested in it, but Harris died and had to sell off a lot of those cars, and they lost interest in it. Since then, the car has been parked in storage up on blocks and left to rot. Nobody really, I guess you could say, was really interested in a four-door sedan except me. I sort of like them. I had a 59 Bel Air with 29,000 miles on it, and this is a step up. But I enjoy four-door sedans. I enjoy 59s of any kind. In addition to 59s, I like 62s. This is my 62 409 bubble top. I'm in the process of putting a cam in it. I've had this car, this is my project car, I've had now for 3.5 years. Here's a shot of the interior. Got the old spaghetti shifter there. Interior is Pete Ciadella out of Arizona. It's a black interior. Under the hood, I've got a 62 409, putting a crane cam in it, one of their special grinds. It's not a factory replacement cam. It's one of the better grinds that they've got. I think it's a good upgrade. And should have her running here in a week or so. Around the side here. Not much light back in the back of the garage here, so we'll just let it go with this. You get some idea of the kind of shape she's in. Well, I think I'll enjoy both of these cars. One for the wife to drive, and one for me to drive. Looking forward to next summer.